Hey guys, welcome to my live stream. So this is the first live stream from my new phone, and I'm not sure how it will work compared to the other one. But yeah, new phone, and we will see how that will go today. The other phone yesterday, while I was filming the live stream, the smartphone overheated, and that's why I had to change right away. Yeah, so I'm back at a different spot, greenhouse in the back, and yeah, we will see how that will work. If I can stay here, if I need to move a spot again, we will see. We will decide that long term. This is a work in progress. So welcome everyone to my live stream. I have chili again. I have a lot of cactus flowers ready to show you. We will pollinate today. I have a few really good ones that I want to show you, and yeah, it will be fun. So welcome to my gardening live stream, plant live stream, that whole thing. I will empty the desk a little bit to have a little space here, and then we will discuss the plants that are flowering, okay? And during the live stream, I might have to leave from time to time because there's so much stuff that still needs to be set up. I'm doing the live stream at a new spot today, and that means everything is new. A lot of changes. This one here, hybrid by Markus Fagerer. And I really got to be careful with the desk. Everything is crooked here. The first thing that I will do when I have a little bit more budget is I will straighten the area out here. Okay, good. Let me sit down, and then we discuss everything. Yeah, so today I have this hybrid here that I wanted to show you. This one here, really interesting kind of flower. Echinopsis subdenudata hybrid. I think with Winteriana. We will see. Nope. Yeah. This is Echinopsis subdenudata crossed with Lubivia winteriana. The plant has the long Echinopsis tube here. You see that in the mother, and it has the color of the father. Usually the botanical version has a white flower. This one here is really nice. Haven't decided what to do with it today. I consider we will either repot it because it needs a new soil, new pot and everything, or we will sort it out. We will decide that today. Then I have Lubivia leptacantha here. Check it out. This one here, also interesting little Lubivia. I want to take cuttings from it this year. We will propagate this plant. Maybe take a few cuttings here, and maybe here. Everything that seems like it's a little bit unnecessary for the plant, we will remove. Not today, but within the next days, okay? So yeah, we will pollinate these with each other. Then I have this one that I wanted to show you. I really like this one. We will select that one out. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Today we're at a new spot, and I still need to get used to everything here. But great to have you. Thank you. Yeah, so check it out. Really like the flower. It already looks a little bit messed up. Maybe it didn't open properly. But once this plant gets a new pot and everything, I'm sure it will look good. I think I will repot it today, maybe. I'm not sure if I will do it in the live stream, but this might actually happen today during the day. Okay. Yeah, then we have this one here. This one has opened yesterday and the other one is not open yet. I hope that will happen later during the day. Oh, then I want to show you something. Okay. So I want to bring this plant in, but it's too heavy to hold it. I have a lot of muscle issues, but I wanted to just show you a little bit. Let me turn this around. Okay, this is okay. So check it out. This is a Lobivia columnar hybrid, like a multi-hybrid between different genera. Lobivia being one of them. Really nice flower. This hybrid is called Fairs 12. And we will do pollination with it. I will collect pollen from it. That kind of thing will all happen today. But yeah, this is such a big plant that I need to put it on the ground. This thing will not stand, otherwise we will accidentally break the flower off, and I don't want that. So, okay, so let me put this aside here. Okay. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. Just setting up here. We are pollinating Lobivia, different cactus hybrids. So, I definitely want to collect pollen from it. There has to be a way to get that thing somewhat straight in the floor. Okay, this is a little better. Let me see if I can adjust the camera here a little bit. Okay, so I want to collect pollen here. We will collect a little pollen here because this is a good hybrid. Okay. Very useful for breeding, and I want to collect pollen here. So collecting the pollen in a little paper bag, little pergamene bag. Okay. But a very beautiful flower. I'm glad that I took a video before I moved it, because during the moving it already got a little dent. It's really not easy to move these bigger plants, especially when the root ball isn't perfectly even. This will be reported probably this year. I need to cut it out of the pot. So check it out. This is just the pollen dust, just pure pollen. And I'm not done yet. There is more pollen. This will take a while. And this will be very useful for hybrid breeding. This allows us to make our own hybrids. Will be a very useful fodder for hybrid crosses. This is a hybrid by Macondo Cactus, by the way. Macondo Cactus, the breeder. They have an amazing working stock that they're working with. The plants that they have, so much quality. It's absolutely insane. Really good plants. And this one is one of the few that I personally have. And I really love it. This is a really, really nice plant for breeding. I want to pollinate it with Schaffery yellow. I will show you that, okay? I have uploaded the video of it. Not sure if it's already public. If not, I will do that after the live stream. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a little bit of pollen dust in the bag. This will be enough for maybe 3, 4, 5 pollinations that we can then do. I will put the pollen in the freezer, and that keeps it fresh, keeps it viable for a while. That allows me to work with it when I need it. So I'm almost at the point where I collected most of the pollen. I usually leave something behind for the insects. Always gotta give something back when I take so much. I'm sure they will appreciate it. And this plant has a lot more flower buds coming up. Here too, here too, here too. That would be great for later in the season. It is incredibly useful when a plant is flowering repeatedly over months. That saves you a lot of work trying to preserve the pollen. Okay, fast 12. May 26th. Okay. Good, so let me see what we have here. I have bamboy. I collected seeds of bamboy. And by the way, this is one of the bags where I collected just the filaments and everything and dried them in a bag to get a higher concentration of pollen. So this is after 1 day. Let me see how it looks like after 1 day. It's not perfectly dry yet, but we are getting there. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. I'm live streaming from outside. I have a nice plant in front of me. It is a little bit poorly balanced, so I couldn't really change the... Let me see if I can maybe give you a little bit better view of the flower because it is so beautiful. But here, everything is still new, and I'm still trying to work out. No, this is not working. I'm trying to work out the new set here. Gotta get used to everything first. I just hope I can figure that out over time, okay? Not so easy. I'm in the middle of the forest. Everything's full of ticks. Just when I was setting up the camera, I had like 6 or 7 ticks that were on me. 6 or 7 within just a few minutes. Absolute insanity. Yesterday I posted a photo of my hand and it was full of ticks. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is Fast 12. Hybrid by Macondo Cactus. Eddie from Macondo Cactus in Cactus Vers. Yeah, and I want to pollinate this with bamboy. I have collected pollen. We will see if that will work. Would be great. In this case, bamboy could increase the flower size, improve the quality of the flower. It could be great here. So yeah, just using bamboy as a fodder. And this is what I collected earlier this morning. I filmed the video when I was really just about to collect the pollen. So, and this would be one of the hybrid crosses that I would personally sow out. If that would succeed, that would be awesome. Yeah. And it was really difficult to handle that plant earlier today. It was constantly falling over. I almost lost the plant. Yeah, the color is really intense. Check out the video that I uploaded, or that I will upload later. It looks even like in the live stream you don't really get the color. I don't know why, but sometimes that live stream picture it doesn't show the intense detail in the color sometimes. So check it out. This is a really good flower. I like it. Okay, yeah. Pollinated with bamboy, and I want to put a label on it. I brought a lot of new stuff. So I will try to, when I'm done with that, I will set the camera up again from the other side because that looks better. This is just me working. So, bamboy. Putting a hole in it, and then I will wrap it around the flower with wire so we can keep track of it. Okay. That's great to hear. Cacti are amazing. I'm glad you got it to flower. Once you finally see the flower, you appreciate them a lot more. You wouldn't expect so big flowers from a cactus, you know. So yeah, and these are particularly big sometimes. It's really nice experience when you see something flowering in front of you, especially when it's the first time. We have a lot of plants this year that flower for the first time, and you never know what will happen. You never know the color. You never know what kind of a size it will have. Okay. So yeah, I put the label around the flower just to keep track of what kind of a pollen we used here as a father. Yeah. Let me see if I can set up the camera a little bit differently. It will take a while until I have figured out a working system with this, you know. I'm doing my best to be flexible. Every day I'm doing something different, and then we'll see. Until I found something where I'm really happy. Okay, so I will try to get a little workspace here so we can pollinate maybe a few of the lobevia. Yeah, that's the sad part. Unfortunately, the flowers don't last so long. Okay. So, okay, let's put that one on the right side there, maybe. Okay, not too much. Little bit of green in the pictures is not bad, but it shouldn't be blocking and stuff. So I want to have this one here. I really like this one. Color is really like that golden circle there, golden eye, washed out fading effect. I really like that. Unfortunately, it's not really I want to repot that, and I consider to do it now. No, we will do it later. I don't want to bother with the flower now. But this will be repotted because I like the flower so much that I decided I want to keep it. Okay. Give me a second. Just trying to find the, oh yeah, I will get disinfectant for the brushes. Okay, gotta get disinfectant for the brushes so we can disinfect them in between pollinating. Okay. Some of them last a little longer. I have a few that lasted 2 or 3 days, but it really depends on the type of cactus. Some cacti can really, like where the flower 2 or 3 days. I've seen that on Bamboy, the one that where I'm filming the time lapse video now. Had a huge flower and lasted at least 2 good days, maybe more. I haven't 100% followed the time. I just look at the pot here and I think I'm seeing a tick that is sitting on the pot. Yeah, little tick. Little tick. Let me bring it away. Okay. So what can we do with it, with this one here? I would love to do something that increases the flower size. I can't tell you how bad it is with the ticks here. Because right now I'm setting up the video set in the middle of the grass. I need to do some mowing. Like the fact that I brought the video set here was, it was just a spontaneous decision, you know? And yeah, that's why I'm full of ticks right now. I gotta, every time, every second I move, I gotta look down on me to make sure that that I'm not suddenly overlooking one. This week I had 3 or 4 tick bites. Really not fun. So yeah, I want to pollinate it. I want to pollinate it with something that ideally would improve the flower. And I like the flower in regards to the color. I find the color very good. Really nice kind of color. What I do not like is, for one, the size. It's relatively small. I also find it, yeah, it opens weird. I think it could have to do with the fact maybe the flower has been attacked by a slug in the beginning. But yeah, I would love to improve the flower here. We could use Bamboy. And if we would use Bamboy, I mean, it's a multi-hybrid, but my gut feeling is that it has a high chance of failing with Bamboy. We could use it. I have pollen here. So let me know what you think. Oh, by the way, also greetings to everyone who's usually here, like Remo, Pear. Hope you guys are all right. Wishing you a great day today if you're catching this later. Yeah, we could use Bamboy. We could use Fast 12, the one that I have besides the desk. I'm not sure. We could use this one here. This is Lobivia leptacantha, and one of the nicest botanical Lobivia. And we will propagate that in the next days. I want to take cuttings of it, and I want to take cuttings when it's really nice and warm. So yeah. We could also use Yeah, this one here is a little bit, this one has bigger flowers that I really like. But color-wise, I'm not sure. When I use something like this on a flower like this, there's a good chance this could work out in a good way. Like could increase the flower size and keep maybe the eye that I really like. Thank you. Yeah, this is a hybrid between Lubivia winteriana and Echinopsis subdenudata. But yeah, color-wise, a little bit slow, but I still like it, you know? It's okay. Yeah. Trying to guess if there is actually pollen, and it doesn't seem there is any. Like, this looks relatively dry. I might get a little bit when I really try hard. It's a nice flower. I just wish it would be bigger. Maybe we should pollinate it with bamboy. Why not? I mean, it's why not? I can give you the answer right away. It has a high risk of failure. That could definitely happen. But then again, when you never really risk something, you know, how boring is that? So let's pollinate it. This is bamboy. Actually not the right pollen for this kind of plant. But what's the worst that can happen? I mean, the worst that can happen is that it doesn't work. Okay. So I will put a label on it. Always good to put a label on the things that you do. Hey Remo, great to see you. Hope everything's okay. Thank you for being here. I'm continuously moving the set around. I'm not perfectly happy yet, but we're getting there. Like tomorrow I'll probably have I'm probably turning it a little bit, but in general, I feel like this is already pretty good. I also used the new camera today. First time live streaming from the new camera. Is it any different? Because to me, I can't really tell a difference. But the new smartphone is definitely better. Yesterday when I was live streaming, the whole thing overheated. That's why I had to change now. Had to switch to the new one. Yeah, it doesn't have that kind of the old one was constantly trying to fix, like to change the brightness according to the room, and somehow it had I think it might have had issues with the background, with that strong orange in the background that I have inside. Maybe that was kind of too much for the camera. And this one's a little better. But I wanted, in the past, I had this one reserved for filming time-lapse videos. And the time-lapse videos that I filmed with it look really good. They are really great. So I'm constantly unsure if I should not continue to film the time-lapse videos with it, you know? But I uploaded a few flower videos today and they look amazing too. The camera is so much better. Thank you. Yeah, I have the other phone that I'm now using to film the time-lapse. So, okay. Bamboy, yeah, we will see how that will go. I mean, gut feeling will probably fail. I'm an optimist sometimes. I'm a pessimist on some days and I'm an optimist on others. Today, looking at this, like the combination is unlikely to succeed, but it can. You never know. There are some plants that will pollinate everything. So, yeah. It's nice. So now we have a label on the flower, and that will tell us what kind of a father we used there, what kind of a pollen we used. Oh, now look at this. Give me a second. There's a slug. There's a slug or a snail in the pot in my vegetables. I do not like that. Come on, come, my friend. Check it out. Little. This is a snail, right? The ones without the house. But yeah, this one cannot stay in the pot. It needs to go into the grass. There's so much grass around, they don't need to be in my pot. Yeah, they are really they eat a lot. I'll try to set this up a little differently, like this. I want to have. Oh, come on. Not really. I want to show you some stuff. I want to show you the new chili that we have, because we have chili, and I want to move them into the picture. Check it out. There you go. Check it out. Isn't this awesome? Our first self-grown chili. Okay, thank you. I will never remember the difference. I keep, like, people keep remember, like, telling me, and I forget it again. Okay, yeah, but this looks pretty good. Do you think we can maybe pick them soon? I don't even know if this is going to turn purple or red. It looks really darkish. Oh, by the way, there's an aphid on it. I'm really glad that I started showering the plant when I brought it out, because this one had a few issues with aphids. That's why the leaves look so messed up at the tip here. Now, since I have it out, it looks better, but definitely not the way it's supposed to look like. It could be. It could really be. Now that you say it, that would make sense if it were that one. Then it would be Carolina Reaper chocolate. That could be. I'm not sure. This one looks even darker. Here. Think they're driving a tank through town. Oh, come on. So, yeah, nice. At least I caught this one. I need to set up the desk differently. Everything is crooked here. Everything is crooked. I need to set up the desk differently. This is just too crooked. This is just too crooked here. The whole area is like hillside. I can't do it, this desk, on this kind of terrain. I need to move that thing elsewhere. This is just too difficult. Everything is crooked, going up and down. I need to do some serious maintenance road work to get everything straight here. I don't know what they're doing today, but there's a lot of noise from the road. Like really, really noise. So I want to clean up the desk here. This is I don't like that. I'm not sure what I will do, but I need to change something. I need to make that desk a little bit more solid. Everything that you put on it, it instantly moves. So give me a second. So, cleaning up a little bit here, but I'm not sure how we will solve this problem. But we need to find a solution very soon, because this is going to be difficult to work with this desk. It's just not straight here. Everything goes up and down, and we would need to invest a good month of straightening the area out to really, until we can really do something here. We will see. I will decide that spontaneously. It's not really there's really no good kind of straight like part of the land here. Everything is crooked. Nothing. Okay. What I could also do is could get rid of the desk entirely, and I'm currently leaning towards that. Like outside when I'm filming, having a desk is okay, but maybe it's easier to work when we put the plants on the ground and do the pollination there. I think that's what I will do tomorrow. For tomorrow's live stream, I will set up without the desk, just putting the camera in front of me, and then we will work in the dirt, no problemo, because this isn't. I'm not doing that anymore. I've had it yesterday, where stuff fell over. Just not good. So I would love to increase the flower size here. Don't really like the size. This is nothing that I would keep in this pot here. I think there's 1 or 2 lobivia that I want to keep from the whole pot, and only those. The others, I will try to see as many flowers as I can this year. But if I like, but everything that I don't like, I should actually take out right away. This one here is one of them. We should probably take it out. But I'm a little worried that once we start ripping around here, the others will be weakened. They're in the middle of flowering. Maybe we should wait a little. For tomorrow, I will bring a text marker. And what I will do is I will mark the hybrids that we will sort out. Later, that will give me an idea what I've already seen and what not. Because when you have seedlings like this, every seedling can look differently. And yeah. Okay. Okay. I want to pollinate this one. Echinopsis subdenudata Lobivia winteriana hybrid. What's that? Nothing. And I want to pollinate one of them with bamboy. So this one here gets bamboy. Okay. And if we should get seeds here, that is something that I really need to grow. This is nice. I like this. It's a little further away, but I like it that it gives me a little bit of space to work. Can move a little bit more freely. Good. So let's put a label together. I would really want to keep track of this. When I use bamboy, that is valuable pollen. And when I use it up, I really want to make sure I know when that is. Okay, good. Yeah, let's try this one with here the hybrid by Markus Fagerer. Gotta disinfect the brushes again. Something has taken a dump in the middle of the path again. I think the marten again from the last week. Need to remove that before I forget where it is. Okay. I think tomorrow I will try. I don't know. I'm still unsure about the angle that I should film tomorrow, next day. I could also try to film from the other side, filming here. Could also be okay. Okay. Just want to collect a little bit of pollen of this one here, and I will use it as a fodder for this one here. I mean, the other options right now, there is Schaffery yellow that I could use, but Schaffery yellow is so dominant that I'm worried about having something that follows either one of the two parents. Either this one could be dominant, or the Schaffery yellow could be so dominant that it comes through. Like, that is a very dominant plant in when I've used it as a father. Very often it came through in the next generation, and I would actually want to see a better color here. You know, like when I'm putting yellow on it, there's a chance it could get a little bit multicolored, but there's still risk. I would rather use something that already has a interesting detail, a white throat, little nice kind of pattern on the flower. So we will be using this one and just hope that the next generation will have something similar. You know, like you can see here, that kind of a golden eye, that kind of thing. I would love to see that in the next generation. And size is good. This has a little bit bigger flower, so we could really use that. Very little pollen here. I don't like that at all, but it's enough for this pollination. This should actually work. I'm not sure, do you pick up the buzzing behind you? It's really loud for me. Good. I'm completely paranoid about ticks. They are everywhere. This morning I already had like 20 on me. Size is okay. It's not bad. But yeah, just a little boring. This could use a little extra. Okay. Yeah, then I want to pollinate this one here. Let me turn this around. So, I will pollinate this with FAS 12. Fast 12 is a good candidate for this. Very good candidate. Very similar kind of plant, by the way. Lubivia, multi-hybrid, this is also something like that. It's not the same, but it is something similar. And the flower is really nice. I'm not sure if I can do it like this from time to time. But this has a really nice, intense kind of color. I love it. Come on, my friend. Set it up. I need a cameraman. Okay. Yeah, let's do another one. A little bit more pollen. Yeah, this should be okay. Oh. Yesterday we had magpies the whole day in the garden, and they're really great. I like them, but I don't see them very often here. So I was really happy to see them. Very beautiful birds. And very unique kind of call. Okay, fast 12. There's something that is trying to bite me below the desk. Okay. So about tomorrow, we will decide. I will set up the camera again tomorrow morning until I have found the perfect spot. It's just there's so many possibilities that we can. Yeah, the possibilities are endless, and I'm honestly not sure what to do, where to film and all. Maybe we're just flexible and try around. Okay. So now I will try to push it down over the ovum, which is, if in case the pollination succeeds, the ovum will be the part that will grow into the fruit. And you want the label to be around that, because otherwise the label will fall off when the flower dries up. The flower usually decays back, and the only thing that stays on the plant will be the ovum that will grow into the fruit. So yeah, okay. Pollinated that one. This one's pollinated. These are pollinated. This one is not pollinated. I knocked down one or two. Oh, but it happens, you know. Unfortunately. But this gives me a little bit of pollen to work with at the very least. I will put this aside. I could really use some pollen of this species, and it doesn't have a lot. So what I will do is I will collect it with a scissor. These are the little paper bags that I'm using to collect pollen. This is Lubivia leptacantha, and I can use a little pollen of that. So you can either brush the pollen into your bag like this, you know, and you ideally you can leave the flower on the plant. You know, in this case it was an accident. Otherwise, it would still be on the plant. But with plants that do not have a lot of pollen, you can try to get it off. Like you cut the filaments off with a little scissor, and they dry in the paper bag. Eventually, you will have a high concentration of pollen that you can work with. And this is something that I do with species that have very, very little pollen, make it very hard to pollinate with them, to work with them. So the pollen that I'm collecting here, I would say this will be enough for 3 or 4 pollinations. Hey, good morning, Robert. Yeah, I've seen the magpies in Australia, and they seem to be a real menace for society. But yeah, I like them kind of as birds. Something that is so intelligent that it starts trolling people, I appreciate that. They put so much energy into just being petty and annoying people, you know. You kind of gotta appreciate that, because from an evolutionary point of view, it can't be good. But then again, when you think about it, they are probably so annoying that the other animals don't want to even deal with them. But very beautiful birds. Felt like the ones yesterday, they looked even more beautiful than usually. I'm not sure if they are different species, but had beautiful long kind of feathers and all. Really nice. Unfortunately, the rooster from the neighbor passed away, by the way. I've heard it yesterday, and I'm very sad about it. I mean, they're not my animals, they're not my chickens, but I really like them. They're really, really nice, funny animals and all, you know. And yeah, and that was a really nice, beautiful kind of rooster with long feathers also, like the magpies yesterday. It was a really beautiful kind of rooster, and I'm sad that it's no longer here. I don't know. When you have these kind of animals, yeah, you it's kind of hard. You shouldn't get too emotionally attached to them, you know, because they are not getting like super old. They can get pretty old, but I don't know. From time to time, stuff just happens to them. Thank you, Robert. I'm not sure where we will do it. Like if we would stay, I'm sure you missed it, but in the beginning, I completely dropped everything that was on the table. It's just crooked here. It goes up and down, up and down. It's really slopes, and that makes it hard to do anything here. I would have to really invest months of actually preparing the ground here that I can work, and that is the plan. Have decided that I will probably build a set here in this part, but yeah, this will take 6 months. The way everything's so crooked, I need to even out the area. Then you need to remove the roots and that kind of thing. Just not easy here. That's what I say. Everything that I do here, it makes it more difficult. Like the electricity cable here, I've had to lay a cable through the garden right now. But it's nice. I like it. So Lobivia leptacantha, and 26th, right? 26th May. May 26th, 26th. My mom was very happy about her many greetings for her birthday yesterday. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. She saw it later and was very emotional. Okay. So here's another one. Also Lubivia leptacantha. And we will take off some of the side arms. I want to propagate this thing next time. Here's that thing here. By the way, we will pollinate it. Doesn't matter. It's still on. This is the tube, pollen tube with stigma and the ovum, so we can still pollinate it. Disinfecting the pollen, and then I will pick a father for it. Thank you because of the birthday greetings. I appreciate it. And good morning. Yeah, it's really challenging, to be honest. Like having the set here, it's so hard to control the set. It's so hard to do all that. But it works, you know. Don't have to do something special. I had all kinds of stuff planned, and yeah, you have to be spontaneously. Sometimes you drop something, but having nature everywhere around really pays off. It's a nice backdrop. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what to use here. We could use bamboy, but this would probably fail here. I mean, they are wildly different kind of plants, you know. We could pollinate it with bamboy, but probably not the wise use of good pollen. Apart from that, yeah, I think we will pollinate it with Fast 12. It's the one that I have here on beside me here. Oh, it's not visible. The red one, you know, red one that I have beside me. See if there's still pollen left on it. But this is the kind of plant that I like working with. So, okay, and this is a very, very tight kind of flower, very tight tube. So it's difficult to get down there without making a mess. So I think I will remove. No, I will not remove. I will not remove. I will change the brush. I will change to this brush here, and I will try to use a finer brush to get down into the flower. I really want to get the pollination done, and I don't like when I go down in the flower and first hit something else that contains pollen. You know, sometimes when you go into the flower and on the way in, you're kind of contaminating the brush with so much pollen from the plant. And I don't want that. You know, I want to have the pollen of the father on the brush when it's hitting the stigma. So yeah, I'm using a finer brush here. There's just not a lot of pollen on the brush, unfortunately. Okay. So this was pollinated with Fast 12 now. We will see what that will do. really hate it. I really hate when I'm dropping plants. I really don't like that. Yeah, fast 12. But my plan for the area is to really have a nice workplace here where we can film directly in front of the greenhouse. I will use one greenhouse just for vegetable stuff for the live stream. I just enjoy what we do. Okay. Now this one doesn't really open, but also want to pollinate that with fast 12, either fast 12 or this one up here, we would say. Disinfecting the brush. Let's see what we have there. I hate when there isn't so much pollen anymore. Should have collected more yesterday. It's just bad. That's the price of the time-lapse videos, guys. In the past, I always had the plants here at the peak time when they are opening up. But now that's when they are under the time-lapse video. And then you're missing the good time to actually get the pollen. Okay, but this is okay. Oh, I saw that we had pollinated yesterday's flower with the one that I have here. So let me just do it again. Can't hurt. It's the same pollen, same father, just different day. So disinfecting the brush again. Hey mate, welcome to the live stream. Great to see you. I'm at a different spot today. We will see how it goes. Everything's a little bit more difficult to control, but it's a nice background and everything, you know? Okay. Okay, this is Bumboy. Bumboy, what's this? Also Bumboy. Bumboy. Oh man. No, pollen is wet. It has literally pulled water out of the, like from below the glass here. Has soaked it up like a sponge. This is really bad. Maybe it dries, but this is not a good sign. Like when pollen gets wet like this, not good. It's not good. I'm glad that we get more flower buds on that plant. Otherwise, this would have been a really bad way to deal with the pollen. That's why it's much easier to live stream inside. Okay, so now I have a little bit of pollen of fast 12. The pollen that has been completely soaked. I will try to let it dry. Maybe that will help. If not, I will collect new pollen next time it flowers. Probably in a month from now. Okay. Good. So yeah, this one pollinated with fast 12. Putting together a label. This time I really want to put labels on everything that we do. Maybe you know, with the exception of a few when in the worst days when we're filming it. So I can go back and look at the video later, but most of the stuff I want to label right away. Makes it so much easier later. So later today I will order a pickup for the new book orders. Got a few book orders. Thank you again. Want to say appreciate it. We'll probably have one sometime during the week. Today is the first day that everything's open again. Had a holiday here. I'm not sure if it's the same in other countries. And it was beautiful weather. It was a great holiday. Like when you have a great holiday over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday was a holiday that was really nice. I like when that is. Nobody's trying to reach you. Nobody wants to get money from your bank account or something like that. I'm always happy when everything is closed. Okay, verse 12. We'll put a label around it. We might actually do a few grafting sessions very, very soon, like this week. I have a plant that had a bad infection over winter, probably from frost. And I have a few pieces that we could graft. So we will probably do that. I will try to find a few good grafting stocks, and then sometime during the next live streams we will graft on that thing. Trying to save as many as I can because it's an important hybrid in my breeding. It was one of those ruffled Gräser follow-up hybrids, the one with Cantora. And I could save the tip, but it's still bad. Yeah, we will do it in this week probably, because I have the plant lying here. And I've looked at it, and there's some, it's not big enough to actually root it, but it could be big enough to do a few slab grafts and that kind of thing. I just need to find a few good grafting stocks. The plan is that the longer the season takes, we will get more grafting stocks when we have something that's disappointing, you know, like something that has disappointing flower. Maybe we're grafting on it right away, because I can't keep them around anymore. Like I need to see the flower and I need to decide, do I sort it out or not? And right now I have like this is a good example. Flower is very, very beautiful. It's nice, but actually I shouldn't be keeping too much of that kind of thing, you know? Same here. This also, probably something that I will sort out, but I still remember there are really good seedlings in this container. So I need to wait it out. Feel like I dropped the seedling somewhere. I'm not sure where it will show up, probably. Yeah, but that's the cactus life. Every now and then you find a seedling that you have forgotten out in the garden. 1996 or something like that, you know? Okay, good. So this will be repotted. Move this aside. And I have another plant of Lubivia winteriana that I want to show you. Okay, I will get it. I left it in the greenhouse to give it more time to open properly, and now it's finally open, hopefully. So I will bring it in, and then we will pollinate that one too. I work a lot with Lubivia winteriana. So give me a second, okay? There's too many plants. Check it out. Isn't this nice? I mean, the contrast is too strong for the camera, but it's really giving you an idea what kind of a nice flower that is. Lubivia winteriana. That's the kind of stuff that I like. Really good contrast. One of my favorite plants. Yeah, and this is perfect. If I wouldn't be live streaming, I would record it because it's so nice. It's really perfectly open. So the shape, this is the kind of stuff, if you film it now, this is the kind of plant that could go viral if you post it. Very mild, very subtle, not really something that you would associate with a flower, you know, like more something like a clean room. Maybe when you're standing out in the garden, a little bit like grass. But it's okay, it's nice. And by the way, check it out. This is the one with the pink stigma. Very great, very important trait. And I hope we can grow a few seedlings from it. Yeah, not much. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, what will we do with it? I want to pollinate one with Lubivia leptacantha. I think I will not put any kind of tags on it. This is just such a small kind of plant. I don't want to break off the flower buds that are already on it. I will try to keep track of what I do here. So, yeah, one of them will get Lubivia leptacantha. This one. Okay. Yeah, Lubivia leptacantha. Then I want to disinfect the brush again. And then I will get pollen of Lubivia. No, not Lubivia. Schaffery yellow. Schaffery yellow. If you haven't seen that plant yet, check out the channel later because I filmed it already. I'm not sure if it's already live or not, but I filmed a good video with it. And the flower is nice. It's one of my favorite botanicals. So give me a second, I will get a little bit of pollen from it. Can't believe it. I dropped the brush and it went into another dimension. It was gone. The second I was there, I dropped the brush and it was gone. So yeah, but this is roughly the direction where I want to set up the video in the future, the live stream. Maybe going a little bit forward so I have a little bit space to work here. But I like the area. This is okay. This is the best we've had so far, apart from the fact that everything's crooked. Okay, So check it out. There's actually a lot of pollen, and I want to collect pollen from it sometime soon. So this is Schaffery yellow, okay? Good. Schaffery yellow, very dominant kind of plant. But in this case, that could be great. If we have the fruit ripening on the lobevia, I would love to see how the body will look like in that combination. Like with a dominant Schaffery as father. Could be interesting kind of hybrid that you don't see often. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I want to put a label on it. Oh, come on, let's put it on. Let's do it right, okay? Let's do it right and put a label on it. I will try to get it smaller. So, Schaffery yellow. Okay. Okay, good. It's a nice morning. Really nice to sit here right now. Okay, so the last one. We can try fast 12. Maybe we can get a little bit more pollen out of it. Okay, yeah, this could be enough, maybe. Trying a little bit more. With these kind of flowers, you don't have so many options. You can't really keep knocking down without really messing up the flower. So I try to have a decent amount of pollen on the brush when I hit it now. Okay, so let's try it out. Fast 12. Unfortunately, all the pollen that I collected got wet. It will probably dry again, but who knows what that will mean for the pollen. We will try it out. We can try that as a test because it's actually very fresh pollen. It should be viable. And if it isn't, that means that, yeah, just by having a little bit of water on it, it lost viability. Can definitely happen. We will see. I will let it dry. I wait until all the water is evaporated again. Is that a word? Evaporated. I apologize. Evaporated. And then maybe it's still usable. Okay, good. Want to put another label on it. And then I want to set up the water sprayer. I need a new water sprayer. The water sprayer broke again. By the way, this was another one that was a little bit cheaper. And I can't stress enough how important it is to buy a good water sprayer, because there are so many cheap water sprayers that break within short time, or at the very least they become hard to use. It really pays off to buy yourself a really good water sprayer. I have one, and it's a whole different kind of ball game you're watering something and it's not leaking, it's not constantly clogging, that kind of thing. Really, that's where a good water sprayer can make a difference. The one that I have now, that we will set up now, we'll see if that one is good or not. I got that one as a gift, and then you don't say, then you don't really look into it too much. We will try it out. Yeah, I mean, in the last 6 months, I broke at least 2 water sprayers. Yeah, I'm really a believer that you have to spend a little bit more to get something good right away. If they would stop just offering these cheap, poorly made things that very often break, like there's too much stuff on the market that is just made to be sold and then breaks within just a few months. And I really hate that. That kind of stuff's just stuff that's produced for the trash can. Okay. Hey, Pear, it's great to see you. No worries, You know how it is. I'm always happy when you're out having a good time. So enjoy it. But great to see you. Hope you have a great day. I set up I set up the live stream outside. I still haven't found the perfect kind of background and everything, but we're on a good path. Once again, broke off a few flowers. So something still needs to change. Everything's just too crooked here. What was it? Fast 12, right? Yeah, fast 12. Okay. Inside the house, Bamboy is flowering and looking amazingly. I have posted a few videos from the time lapse. Check them out, like a behind the scenes of the time lapse. This is going to be a great video. I think I've been filming a whole week on that. And then I was cutting everything together because it was so much file space. And eventually it's just a few seconds of video material. You're filming for days. And then you have like a 20 seconds clip. That's totally crazy if you think about it. All the work that goes into it to film something over a week. And then you end up with that short clip where the flower opens up and that's it, But it looks so nice. Like the video was still great. Was very happy when I saw the first stuff that I filmed. And it was with this new smartphone. It's a good smartphone. I'm very happy that I changed to the new smartphone because the quality of the video looks so much better now. After a certain time, the camera just gets a little bit cloudy. Have humidity build up in the camera inside and you can't really clean it, I'm sure there are ways to do that, but I have no idea how to do it. So from time to time, I have to change to a newer smartphone model. Maybe every 2 years or so. 2 years is usually the time frame that a smartphone survives in my care when I'm filming. And then I'm filming every day usually. So if you think about it, if you think about how much that stuff's used with me, then it's probably still a decent still decent if you consider the heavy use that they get. Okay, yeah. So this one here, I don't like the flower. I really don't like it. I would love to sort it out right away. But then again, I remembered that I have seen an amazing seedling from this cross. And when you have a cross where you have a certain range, a flower can be a little disappointing, but it still has a good family tree involved, still has good genetics in it, you know? And this is one of those, I think. The flower is definitely not what I need. Definitely too small. Also, color-wise, a little boring, you know, it's just red. Yeah. But I suspect it shares the same kind of genetics as the one that has given me a very beautiful flower recently. So I think we will pollinate it. We could pollinate it with something bigger. Not sure what we could use bamboy, but this is a lobivia, you know, like usually you would reserve that point for something where there's a bigger chance that that you will actually get something. Very often the pollination just fails if you use pollen that's too alien, too distant. Yeah, what will we do? I don't know. We could use Shafari yellow. I have that Shafari yellow hybrid in the other greenhouse. Big yellow flowers, actually like this. And with the small flower that this is, maybe that could improve the flower. For one, it still has the good genetics that I talked about. The one thing that it needs is maybe size. And this is exactly the kind of color. If you combine it with yellow, you have a chance of getting something that's actually good. So I would propose we pollinate it with Shafari yellow. Because yeah, it's a dominant plant. It can induce pollination even in Lobivia. It's a little different, you know. It's a different type of plant. Big, little bit more like a columnar cactus. But it's still so fertile that it can often pollinate these. And I would say we will use that. Okay. So this was the one. Shafari yellow. Okay. And if this is actually successful, I would hope that the offspring has a bigger flower than this, and maybe that I improve the color. That is the goal of the cross here. If it will work, that's something that you can never really predict. We will see. We will do our best here. Okay. I need a little trash can here. I can already tell you that. So Shafari yellow. Could have also used bamboy. But yeah. What you gonna do, right? So cutting a little piece of wire here so I can put the label around it. Shafari yellow. Let me see. Yeah, it works. I'm still not 100% sure if the thing with the phone works. Oh, by the way, earlier today I had experimented with horizontal streaming. I had tested to set it up horizontally, but it wouldn't work with the flowers. It was a very, you know, it was pulling everything like in the distance, and the flowers weren't in the picture. I would have had to go back so far that you would not have seen what I'm doing. So yeah, in this case, it was a little better to have it like this. It shows the flowers nicer. Okay. Yeah, so this was that. Did a few pollinations now. So I will move the flowers away and then we will have a look at the plants. Just want to discuss everything a little bit for a few minutes, okay? And then we'll see. So let me bring in the water sprayer that I have here. I don't want to show the manufacturer. If it's visible, this is not advertising. They have not paid me. It might not work at all. It might be the worst water sprayer ever. We will find that out. We will try it out. Okay, let's see. I just need a normal water sprayer. Can you do that? What's that? What's that? I really need to move everything that can fall over away from the desk when I'm doing something like that. I have the fine motor skills of a potato. Okay, let's see what's here. All right, so this is that. Okay. So, and we will discuss if this is actually a good water sprayer in the future. We will see, okay? It looks like the quality on the first look, it looks okay. I kind of like it. But I don't want to be too early with positive feedback here. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I'm just screwing stuff together. What's that? Oh, okay. Can't you just give me a normal water sprayer? I just needed to spray water. What is that? Looks like it's for a distillery. Yeah, but this is. I have no idea what this is. We will find it out together. I will fill it up with water, and then we will see if this actually works. Then I have this little piece here. No idea where it belongs. I usually do not read. I don't like reading the manual. Sometimes you just have to find stuff out for yourself, you know. But there's a manual in case it doesn't work. So I will fill it up with water and then we will see, okay? Give me a second. Oh, that was hard work. So, let me try to set this up. I don't know why it is like that. I don't know what this is. I just assume it will be to... Let go. Can you not? Okay, now. This looks interesting. Okay, so let's try it out. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, there's pressure on it. I don't know. What is this? Didn't they have a normal water sprayer? I don't know what this is. I think we're taking this off here. Putting this thing on. No, it's not working. No. Okay, so this works. Just gotta be careful that I don't put it on the electricity. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is... I'm not sure what's going on here. This piece in the center, I don't know what kind of a thing this is, and I would probably have to read the manual. And I don't like when I have to do that. Should be easier to use a water sprayer. What is this? You know, like... This is one of the things where I have issues with the muscles. I have all kinds of issues, but these issues I also have. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not coming out. When I take this off, it's coming out. Okay. Where's that piece again? Here. Okay. This must be closed somewhere. There must be some sort of a lever that is closed. Is this a April's Fool's joke? I'm really losing it. Give me a second. I have a different water sprayer. If I can put the water thing from the different water sprayer on this one, then I will use it. Ah, no. Broken. This really not good. I don't know why the water comes through. This is the totally unnecessary trash. This kind of stuff, absolutely, totally unnecessary. At least build it in a way that I can understand it. I don't even know what this is, you know? Like, why do I need that? I just want a water sprayer, man. I'll show you what I mean. This is the other water sprayer that I have. It's a water sprayer, you know? You press on it and the water comes out. It doesn't have 5 levers that I all have to assign in the right order. So I will try to push it, to screw it together. I'm about to smash that thing in a million pieces. I can guarantee you that. See, that's the thing with the cheap water sprayers. This is another one. This is another one that's just... I have turned every lever on this thing. Everything I've... But it's still not working. Okay, we're using it like this. Who cares, okay? What a trash. So yeah, if you wanted to know what I think about the water sprayer, this is what I think about it. This is how it's usable. The other thing, it wouldn't work. I'm sure there's a way, but if you have to have like a bachelor's degree to understand the water sprayer, then it's just too complicated. I like when I press the button and the water comes out. And another thing that really bothered me, these water sprayers, they are not standardized. If they would standardize them, I would have no issue replacing a little piece on them. But apart from that, it's just unnecessary trash. I have turned every screw that there was, you know. I have turned literally every screw that was on it. I don't know. Did I already throw it away? I wanted to throw it away, but I'm not sure if I did. I think I threw it in the grass somewhere. Here it is. What a trash. And I'm sure the company, I'm sure it works perfectly if you know how, but this is just a little too complicated for me. I'm not smart enough. I'm not smart like that. That's only fit like this. Then it's like this. Yeah, that piece is definitely blocking it, but I mean, if you screw that off, it doesn't come out. This here, this must be some sort of a thing that you can turn, but I can't turn it with my muscle problems, you know? This is the kind of stuff that you have to deal with when you have muscle issues. Just opening something like that, why not put it in a way that I can actually open? This is the kind of stuff that frustrates me to no end. Okay, I can use it like when I'm using something like this. Maybe I can open it up. Give me a second. This thing can be turned. Now, this was so firmly together. I have stuff in the cellar. I'm just not sure if I wanna invest that. Yeah. Right. Spray water on the electricity. Thank you very much. I don't know. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. Honestly, no idea. I mean, I believe this gets like this. And then the way I had it now, when it was closed, nothing came out. Yeah, it comes down at the bottom. I hate these kind of cheap products. I hate it. I really, really hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Now it's closed. I don't know, maybe here, maybe this thing can turn. But you know, I can't really take a screw with me every time, or wrench every time I'm watering the plants. Give me a water sprayer, man. Normal water sprayer. Oops. Really gotta be careful. I have electricity below my pants. No, it's not coming out. It's not coming out. I'm not sure why, okay? Oh, wait a second. Maybe it comes like this? No. Also nothing. And this thing must actually turn around. And why is there? There's another piece that is over. Maybe I forget. Maybe I forgot an important piece. This is the kind of stuff that really frustrates me. Turning something like, or when I'm trying to replace the batteries in the remote control, that's so difficult. That's so hard work for me. Okay. So this has a thing here, so it has to come like this probably. Okay. Yeah, now that thing is on again. Should read the manual. Let me see what's written in the manual. I hate reading the manual. I really believe I'm old school, okay? I think you shouldn't have to read a manual to understand the water sprayer. Yeah, it roughly looks like that. Okay, roughly. Oops. Do they have maybe another button on that thing? Where you can unlock it? I mean, overall, it feels like good quality. Nothing comes out. Literally nothing comes out. Maybe the water pressure isn't enough. I don't know. Nope. Also nothing. Water comes out here. Look, I'm sure that this stuff can work if you have perfect motor skills and all, but for me this is really difficult. I'm not really seeing that working in any kind of form. Oh, it shot off the thing. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. And I also don't know what this piece is here. They have this little piece here. This could be like maybe for turning this. I originally thought. But then it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit here, it doesn't fit here. No idea what's going on here. I just know that I don't like it. This should be illegal. This here, yeah, I mean I can turn it now, okay? So now it's open, but when I have that open, the water comes out here, and when I have it closed, when I have it completely closed again, the water comes out nowhere. It's like it's blocked. Do you have to have a certain education to use this? It's good that I have a glass desk here. Otherwise, I would have already smashed the desk. I don't want to have the mess in the garden. What's this? Okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. Now I have that stuck here and I don't get it out again. Good. But it could fit in here. Looks like it might. I don't know. I'm not smart enough for that. Bloop. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not sure. This is not. I'm too simple for that. This is too complicated for me. I'm sure there must be a reason. I'm doing something wrong here. There's probably something that I should have to put. You know, that should be in there. Maybe. But I also feel like this is really difficult to set up. Why is it so difficult to set up? You know. Let's see. So this and this. Maybe like this here. No. Still nothing coming through. It's like there's a button that is off. I would love to have a chat with the inventor of this water sprayer. If we ever if I ever manage that, we will have them here and they will explain it, how it works when it's not done by someone like me, okay? So I don't see this thing working here. Yeah, that makes it better. It works better when it's broken. Okay, let me try setting it up again. No. This probably. Okay, and then like this. Okay. Maybe this belongs down there. Maybe this jumped out. That could be. That could be that something, maybe a piece jumped out that thing. Because this could fit in here. And then I might actually have... No. I would love to curse. Yeah, no, this doesn't belong in here. Okay. Trying to set it up like this. I don't know. I also don't get why it's just slid over, you know, it's not tight. It's not holding it. There has to be a way to kind of screw this, to attach that. I don't know. So I would think we will cut this short here. The tail of the water sprayer, maybe we will get to it again. But for now, I just want to say I hate it. I hate that it doesn't work. I will put this aside so we can, at a later time, pick this thing up again. I will put this piece in here. Maybe I can find where it belongs to. Because generally speaking, one piece that's missing might be what's not working about it. Yeah, thank you. I will look into it. I have a feeling there's something like that one button here, that thing here, that is essential and needed to get the water through that thing. If not, we will use a different one. Okay, but I can tell you, in the future, I will not get trash water sprayers. This is a perfect example, and I'm not saying it's a trash water sprayer. By all means, this was probably my fault, okay? I'm terrible at putting stuff together, and someone more qualified might have managed to do it, but I need something that a child can use for obvious reasons, because of the muscle issues that I have, you know? So yeah, we will see. Everything wet here makes it very hard to pollinate. So next time I will try to have something that is, I don't know, easier to work with. On the glass table, you don't see when it's wet. Sometimes there is water, sometimes there isn't, and it always looks the same. No worries. I will find it. I will find a solution for it, you know? I'm sure I will work it out. Okay. I think this is a good end for the live stream. We will work this thing, okay? You see, every time I'm doing a live stream right now, I'm at a different spot, different angle, different camera setup and all. And I will experiment until I have found the perfect one, okay? Right now, I think that I will probably carry the camera a little bit next time. You know, maybe something like this from here. you know, a little bit further away so I can show the desk. But I haven't really fully decided yet. So let me take this off already. And I want to show you Shafari yellow that I have in the greenhouse, okay? So, oops. So give me a second, okay? I will take the live stream into the greenhouse. I want to show you that. Check it out. Here it is. You see it? There. Really nice kind of flower. Really nice hybrid. If you can even call it a hybrid. But yeah, Shafari yellow. Big flower. And I will do a few more videos with it later. And I want to collect pollen because this is the good kind of pollen to have. By the way, you can see how the light comes in here. It's still dark in the greenhouse, and it's right now it's 12 o'clock, and it's still dark. And those 2 hours of light, the other greenhouse where we have filmed has gotten 2 hours earlier. Like the light was there 2 hours earlier, and it makes a big difference in regards to the flowering. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. And I'm starting to get a feeling for using, you know, like the camera and all that to show you around a little bit. We will do more of that later. I need to get used to this. I need to get used to the fact that I can carry the camera around. Trying my best because it's so difficult, because very often everything is crooked, everything falls over. So I'm doing my best to make it work, and we will experiment. Okay. So yeah, thank you that you were here today again with me. I appreciate it. Yeah, that will be fun in the future. I'm really looking forward doing more of that. And I need to work on the garden. I need to get everything I need to remove more grass that I can move without having ticks on me. Right now there's still tall grass and all. And yeah, then we can set up a nice live stream when we get the big flower flushes and all. Might work on the ground in the future. We will see. Okay. So thank you guys for having been here. I appreciate it. I will be back again tomorrow. And during the day, I will post a lot of videos again. I will try to film a few of the flowers that we had today. I messed a few up, but I will try to film the rest. Okay. Thank you guys. Wishing you a happy new week. All the best, everyone. Take care, and I will be back again tomorrow. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you for having been here.